Okay, hi everyone. It's Craig here from Craig Vinyl. Thanks for tuning in again. I think this is about episode 8 or 9. I finally cracked the big 100 views on my first video, so thanks to everyone for watching that. My introduction to the vinyl community video, episode 1. I've just had a workout in my home gym. Got to get back to it. If I'm going to be making these videos when I'm 85 or something, talking about my recent vinyl finds, I might as well try and look after myself. A shout out to channel 33, Frank. G'day, Frank, if you're watching. Frank commented on my very first video where I asked the very first concert you went to. So if you haven't answered that yet, please put it down in the comments. I'd love to know the very first concert you went to and what you thought. His was Judas Priest, and I haven't really listened to them before, and I listened to them just before in the garage having a workout, and I think it was Ride the Wind and then Breaking the Law were the first two tracks that I remember, and it was from a concert recorded, I think, in 1983 in Germany. So it's have a look on YouTube if you can. And I definitely know Breaking the Law from Beavis and Butthead. If you guys have seen that show from MTV, and Ride the Wind, it was fantastic. I mean, boy, that bloke can sing. Sorry, I don't know the lead singer's name, but definitely an act I want to check out more of because I don't really know much about Judas Priest. So what I've got here is some recent vinyl finds. I picked up not that long ago. I travelled interstate to Western Australia. I arrived back about 6 p.m. I then drove 2.5 hours north along the Queensland coast to pick up about 25, 26 records and got home about 1 p.m. in the morning. So for all you fellow junkies, you know about all that, I'm sure. So I'll just whip through about 8 or 9 of them so now, and here we go. Good old MJ, Michael Jackson Thriller. Well, this is one of those essential ones that we all got to have in our collection, whether we like it or not. And I actually don't mind Michael Jackson. And this is one album I want to get. As a lot of you know, I'm fairly new to vinyl collecting, but you know, any sort of vinyl collector's got to have this one for sure. It's got a gatefold here. I do like, I definitely like tigers, but I'm not sure about that pose. But anyway, this is Michael for you. The inner sleeve here, I think that cartoon is something to do with The Girl Is Mine and Thriller. Plenty of massive hits on this album, so I look forward to hearing it. Hopefully it's in good condition. So good old Michael. Just something you got to have. Next one is McCartney 2, Paul McCartney. And the back. To be honest, I haven't even looked at what songs are on this album yet. I don't know a lot about McCartney. And there's a gatefold here. So if any of you here know much about this album, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Johnny Cash. Story Songs of the Trains and Rivers. Original pressing, of course, not bad condition. And well, I don't know if you can see, but that is too much reflection there. That is very, very, very dusty. Talking about cleaning records, I've been looking at, working out what's the best method to use. I don't know. I'm at a loss. What do you guys think? So many videos out there talk about different methods to use, and some people swear by a method, and then there's comments of people saying, no, don't do that. So I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Not just about cleaning the cover, but the actual record itself. Appreciate your guys' thoughts on that. Jerry Rafferty, City to City. I wasn't going to get this, but when I found out later on it had Baker Street on here, I just had to get it. So this is almost in mint condition. Joe Cocker, luxury you can't afford. Looks like a 1978 pressing. Looks like a few songs on here that he has recorded. He has recorded from other bands that originally done it. So, for example, I heard it through the grapevine. Is on side 2. A wider shade of pale on side 1. So, but good old Joe, you can't go wrong with him. Here he is here. Looks like me hanging out the washing. Actually, no, I know how to put clothes on the line. So, a few more. Another one that seems like everyone seems to have. Double Fantasy, Yoko Ono, John Lennon. This has Woman. Just like Starting Over. They're probably the big two that the radio's played. So a little bit of ring wear around here, but it was good to get that because I've only just started getting a few Beatles records, so which I'll be talking about in another few videos. So it's good to build up that Beatles collection with George and Paul's records and Wings and things like that. So I look forward to building that up. This one's in excellent condition. It's Queen, News of the World. The first 2 tracks everyone knows, which you have to turn it upside down to read the back. So we will rock you and we are the champions. Not something I play, day in, day out. So we've all heard those songs a lot. So a pretty cool gatefold that goes vertically. That one. Just 2 more. Focus on Ray Charles. My first Ray Charles pickup. As soon as I got my hand on any Ray Charles, I was going to get it, of course. This is actually a double album by the looks. It sure is. And some great stage photos and so forth, and notes inside about the recording of the album, backing singers and so forth. So, a fantastic singer like this, you just cannot go wrong. And lastly, Elton John, Blue Moves. This also is a double album. Songs on here, what do we know? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Not a lot of big radio hits that I can tell. Good old quirky Elton John here. And I don't know, who's in this photo? Who can you tell me? Is it band members? Is it his mates? His drinking buddies? I don't know. Well, it says here the Elton John band is Ray Cooper, Davey Johnson, James Newton Howard, Kenny Passarelli, Roger Pope, and Caleb Quay. So there you go. That's who those blokes are. So if you know any of the background to those blokes or what they got up to afterwards, I appreciate knowing, because I haven't actually done the research yet. So I've been a bit lazy. So anyway, there you go. That's it for now. Coming up for me, I will do probably another video on the weekend. That was basically part 1 of 3 from that vinyl find I got a few weeks ago. As I said, I've got some Beatles coming up. Tomorrow I've got another long drive for my work. I'm going down to the Gold Coast, so whether there's any records that anyone's trying to sell down there, I'll have a look. Anyway, guys, that's about it. Don't forget, if you haven't mentioned to me your very first concert, please make comments about your first concert and thoughts, and also your very first LP, your very first record that you ever purchased. I'd love to hear that too. Great stories. Okay, thanks so much. Cheers, everyone.